Hello, everyone. Welcome to the XerStudios live stream. I'm your host, XerStudios, and today we're going to be working on some games and stuff. Some projects I've been working on for a while. I was going to showcase all of that on stream, and let me just test the audio really quick to see if I can hear myself. Alright, cool. Alright. Nice to meet you as well, Rudy. So, I wanted to start off with a little project I was working on because I know a lot of people like my soundtrack videos on my YouTube channel. So I was working on a very special one, which has this very cool introduction to it, where it's like a cursed VHS tape of this person inserting the reality system disc from a Dark Place 2 into an actual computer and running it on an actual computer. I actually have the preview already done, and I'm going to stream it live so people could see what I'm talking about. So, I have it somewhere. Let me just find it really quick. I believe it is. Let's see. I think this is it, but this one also looks very tempting. See the time. All right, the time's the same. Okay, let me also test out to see if my headphones. Okay, so I believe the headphones are working. All right. All right. So, how you guys doing today? Good evening to you too, Avocado. All right. So this is the video I'm talking about. Some sounds are missing because this is still being worked on, mainly towards the end of it. Alright, so the part after I'm still working on, so there's not going to be any sounds, but I was going to re-record the sounds of the interactions and everything, and also a static sound in the background I was thinking of putting in as well. So eventually I'll do that, but this is to showcase a preview of what I've made so far for the soundtrack video, the special soundtrack video. This is just the intro part of it. That's disc. Yeah, I mean, the disc does look pretty, it was kind of a prop that I made. So it's not an actual disc or anything, but that's pretty neat though. But I will showcase how I made this after this is done. This is mainly the part I'm still working on, this part right here. It just kind of jumps into it. It doesn't really show what's going on. But yeah, there's no sound for this part, so I'm just talking over it. So basically, it's like if you open up Beyond Static in the operating system, it's supposed to be like opening a portal in reality and you like controlling your virtual player in real life. And that is the window of the beginning of the intro. And I was going to do a cut after, which I was actually planning on recording on stream. Even though it is getting a little dark out, I was thinking of having ambient light come through the window. Let's see here. So I'm talking about that window right there. I can get a good cut of it. But yeah, I was going to have like a static person, like a static man move static, appear here. But I was going to have the camera zoom out of the monitor in the same exact position that it was in, and then it would face this, it would face the window, and the man would be there, like the static man would be there from the virtual world. So it's like an alternative between realities. That's what I was thinking of for this. Alright. So the editing was done in a program called VSDC. Actually very, very useful for creating this type of stuff. And this is kind of like how I recorded and stuff. Now I recorded the cinematic with a drone that I have. It's the Mavic Pro 1. And the reason why I recorded it with that is because it's the only camera we have here with a really good gimbal on it. So it stabilizes the image really, really good. And I'm able to do like shots like this. And no, I wasn't flying it in the house. The propellers were disconnected from it, so there's no worries there. I was just holding it. And I used a chair and stacked boxes on top of it, like and put the drone on top of the boxes to kind of like to do this type of shot. I was using a chair to do this shot. But it works very well. It's a cool trick that I thought of doing. And it creates this really good cinematic feel to it. Now, the VHS effect was created in Blender, and it was really, really cool. Even though it takes a lot of time to render, but I'm going to showcase that, how I did it. So there's this plugin I found on YouTube that replicates the VHS effect perfectly. And I'll show my settings here on the blend file that I have. So I used the compositor to set up all the settings and everything here. And this is set to an image because you can actually create an image preview with the VHS effect. And you can set everything here. These are default settings for the most part. Then you can composite to the viewer and everything, and then when you click render, it would render this particular frame that this image is set to. And this is kind of like when I was developing it, I was testing out the way it would look and everything. So that's how I did that. And to process videos through it, like this video, you have to tie this into scale first. And this gets rid of image. So this is kind of like a little thing I made here. And you have to also set these settings here down here. So this is the time that it would end at. And to determine exact, since it's not really in like minute format, my headphones turn off. Anyways, since it's not in minute format, you have to kind of determine how long your video is. And to do that, you go over to layout, and then I believe you set this to video compositor, wherever it's at, video sequencer, I mean. And then I'm just going to get rid of this. But anyways, you add a movie like this, and then you choose the video that you want. So I'm going to say like intro preview because that's the actual video that you just saw at the beginning. So this is telling us that it has 10,000 frames, 23. So what you would do is you go back to compositor here, and you set it to those frames. So 10, 23, like that. And then, after that, you set this to 0. Oh, it just went negative. But you set this to 0, and then you just click render, and then render animation, but you can also press Ctrl F12 to do that. And then here we go. So then, it renders each frame into a video. Well, actually, at first, it does a PNG sequence, which is like multiple split PNG files, which may not be convenient for most people. So, what you would do is you would go to your output properties here, and you would set this to like either AVI RAW or FMPEG video, or I think AVI JPEG works. Or maybe it didn't work for me last time because I think I ran into an issue where it wouldn't render the video. In this format, it would just corrupt. So FMPEG is less quality than AVI RAW. I just did this for just quality purposes, but it might actually take a little bit longer to process the video and everything like that. And I don't know if this background is a backdrop, which is this right here. And it's not, I don't think it's enabled by default, so you have to manually enable this to get a little preview of what you're working on here in the background for Blender. So yeah, that's just quickie stuff. And I was actually going to get out my drone really quick and record the shot that I'm doing live. Even though, like I said, it is a little bit dark out now. I wanted to do it earlier during the day, but I was busy setting up the stream and everything. Ran into some mic issues and everything like that. So I might have to do it next day, but I guess I just do it for demonstration. Because why not? Let me see if I can get my guest on the call here. A second. Type this out. All right. Hello. Okay, she's AFK right now. I'm just gonna that back. All right. So, like I said, or I didn't actually say, but since I've lost my webcam from my previous stream, I have to use my phone for recording this. So I have to get my phone out real quick. A second. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to set my mic to my headphones. Even though my headphone mic is kind of broken at the moment because the cable's shot, I believe, because it creates a static sound if it's not like it's random though. It doesn't happen all the time. So I'm just going to configure that really quick. It's a static. All right, just a second. Oh yeah, it's here. I'm also going to test the mic and everything too. That might be a little bit quiet. Testing mic, testing mic. Alright, let me see here. Testing mic, testing mic. Alright, so the mic's working. So therefore, I will begin to get my phone out. And I'll record the shot live. And also I'll do the prop setup and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, even though the video shows an older version of my setup, because I kind of rearranged my room a bit. So I have to rearrange the props a little bit differently because not everything's going to be recorded in the shot. So I'm just going to kind of avoid certain items that weren't in the original shot. But let me open up the tool for reference here. So it's this part here is different now in real life. So I have to rearrange the room. So alright. Dang, 6 likes already. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. Very appreciate it. Alright, got my phone. It's already set on the camera app. So I'm just going to set this here. And I'm going to do an unboxing of my drone because it's boxed up currently. Alright, so let me just set my stream settings real quick. So it goes to the camera. I believe camera full screen is it. So there we go. That is my phone. And now I'm going to get my drone out. And I have charged my controller yesterday because the controller dies really quickly. The drone batteries are good. I have like 3 different drone batteries. But yeah, this is it. I have to dust it out a little bit, but like whatevs. I haven't used it in a long time. Because the shot that I did for the soundtrack video, that was actually a while ago, like a couple months ago. And this is also the carrying box, carrying case, I mean. Which is really rugged and awesome, and I love it. It feels very sturdy. It's not cheap material or anything like that.
Oh, I forgot to unclip this. I think it's like, I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's just a manual that I can't read. Okay. It's not a manual, it's just a manufacturing information. So, I guess the most exciting part first is because since the drone isn't in this box, it's in this case. So, I'm gonna unbox this. And here we are. I'm just gonna check my stream. Face review. Maybe someday. So is the mic working for people? Because I haven't actually streamed with my headphone mic before. This is new to me. In fact, I need to drink my G Fuel and keep myself up. Alright. So now, I'm going to get the drone out. And the powers are disconnected from this. Okay. So I made sure to charge everything last night. So we should be all set on that. But the controller is in this box. Or, no, it's not. It's in here. In the case as well. This is what the controller looks like. Check the battery. Awesome. Battery's 100%. Didn't know it would keep such a good charge. But yeah, this unravels like this. And you have to always disconnect this part. Because if this is not disconnected, this won't work for your phone. This is where I connect my phone. Since I got a Note 10 Plus, I don't use this type of jack anymore. It's just this type of jack. It's the old style jack. So I figured out it's perfect. These are the antennas, of course. You can do this for better range. And I'm going to start this up. So it says connecting, so it's trying to find this little thing here, but this isn't turned on. So you double press this, and it starts up. And the camera moving like that, that's part of the calibration. And there we go. So if it gets flashing like that, oh, because of a compass error, but I guess it's working just fine now. Alright. And also this unravels, of course. That's just how you can like put it in like smaller items. Smaller cases is a lot easier, but you can unravel it like that. And that's actually how I unraveled that to take my soundtrack shot, but I realized afterwards that it's probably better like this because it gives it, I believe this tiny part here gives it a little bit more height, which is very useful. It's also a lot easier to carry too, so I'm just going to leave it like that for this type of shot. And we got extra batteries in case we need them, because that's 75%, that's what that means. And you can check the batteries like that. So this is 100% charged, and this is also 100% charged. So we are good to go. We are good to go. And now I gotta figure out exactly where I'm going to put this. So I have this chair set up with a Wii box on it. It's got a Wii box. But I had another box somewhere. Oh, I'm using it for this. So we just do this, and then you take this, and you do that. Perfect. And now let me figure out a way to connect my phone to this. Okay, magnetic interference. Magnetic interference. I don't know if it's because of that thing. Freaking Bitcoin miner. Alright, just a second. Go and get my cable. I'm also going to check the chat. See how the chat's doing. Message retracted, yeah. Alright, cool. I'm gonna check Discord. See how that's doing. Okay, Discord's doing fine. Alright, so very quickly. Let's go and find my phone cable. Adjust this again. There we go. So you connect the phone cable. Oh yeah, that's right. I put it in the cabinet. I'm just gonna close this part down. There we go. So I put the cable in here, nice and tidy. I'm gonna connect it to the controller. So this is where it connects to. If I could push it in with one hand, probably can't. But, perfect. And then this part here goes right into the phone. Boom. And that did that for some reason. Pine Forest Landscape. So very quick, I'm going to set this up off stream, just in case something weird happens. And in fact, something weird did happen because my phone went into portrait mode. So I'm just going to do this off stream real quick. It's going to set up the app. Okay, firmware update. I don't care about that. Okay, I'll figure out a way to. I just don't want the chair to move on its own. In fact, it is moving on its own. Okay, that's fine. There. I need to unclip this. There we go. It's a little bit better. Okay, chair, can you stop? I need a way to like stabilize the chair. So I'm gonna probably put this next to it so it stops moving. Oh, that's made it worse. Oh jeez. There we go, now it's like leaning into that. So anyway, this is my awesome computer. Built this during senior year for graduation. So I'm just gonna stare at that for a little bit. Admire. And this spot right here is where I'm going to put the wall at. Because in the recording, there's a wall, like a little cardboard wall in the back of it. So I can use that to kind of cover everything else up for the cut. And yeah, it's like super dark out now because it's snow time now. It's winter. And that means since it's winter, it is darker outside more often. Alright. Okay. So for the cut, let me see here. I don't remember. So here we are. Set this to etc. So there's a wall part. Not that wall part, but this one over here in the back that I need to kind of capture. So we need to arrange the monitors because I don't have them arranged, but we need to arrange them like this. And this table down here I'm using right now, we have a second one, but it's not in the room currently, so it's unfortunate. But I'm going to do the best I can to kind of cover it up. And I might be able to use a towel to kind of fix the colors a bit, because it's a wooden table, so it's not perfectly dark like that is. But I'm gonna quickly set up the wall. And I also plan to do other stuff during the stream as well, not just this stuff. I was gonna uncover new upcoming updates for my previous games to kind of balance out the lore for Dark Place 2. Because I know that Dark Place 1 didn't really cover much on lore elements, and it was mainly just a spooky virus horror game. with not really much to show for lore, because I wasn't really focused on that at the time. My place had a little bit of it, but it wasn't really like in depth. It was more straightforward, so it wasn't really like it didn't really showcase what involved the reasonings behind my place, because it was just basically all it is just like the beginning of a dark place, and that's it. Like that's all it really kind of told about with the characters and everything like that. Alright, so enough explaining. I'm gonna go back here. Now I'm gonna quickly set up my walls for the shot. So I have a 128GB SD card inserted into the drone. So that should be perfect enough for what I'm doing, because this isn't like a 4K shot or anything. This is just 1080p 60 is what it's recorded in. So we should be fine with all that stuff. Sorry for the echoes. Alright, so I got the walls. It's these cardboard white walls for like $90. I'll make sure it's on the good side of it. I'm just going to kind of unravel it. It's only going to be this part as well. I should probably take that floorboard off the carpet. So I won't be looking at chat for a little bit, so I'm going to be setting up the recording and everything like that. This is just showing how I did my cinematic recording. I'm going to get rid of this. Somehow, gotta flip it the other way. If my mic becomes static, even though I'm not looking at the chat 24/7, just let me know, because like I said, my mic cable's kind of broken. So we got 4 watching. Nice, awesome. Alright, so I'm setting up the cardboard walls right now. Just gonna unravel it. Put it over here. It's probably gonna block the chat. So we're gonna put it to like there. I need to kind of straighten it out a little bit. So I could, to fix that up, put it against the other table. So it's like that. Just put this here. Okay. Alright. So that should work for what I'm doing. Mostly. Even though it is kind of going against that curtain a little bit, it might be not making it too straight. So I gotta figure that out. Oh, shoot. Maybe I have to make it like lean closer or something. And I think it's supposed to unravel the other way, but let me try doing this. So folding the one side. That should work. So this is wall reveal. Not perfectly straight, but I'm probably going to adjust the lighting a little bit. It's mainly just that side right there. It needs to be adjusted a little bit. In context for new viewers, basically I'm recording a shot that I was making for my previous project for a soundtrack video for Dark Place 2. And it's going to be a special soundtrack video where it has an introduction into it, like an intro, where it's kind of like a cursed VHS tape of someone inserting a reality system disc into a computer, and then a bunch of stuff goes wrong from there. So it's at the beginning. Okay, just make sure my headphones don't turn off again. But it's basically at the beginning of the stream, in case you want to rewatch it. because I kind of showed it on stream. So real quickly, I'm just gonna kind of adjust this a little bit, because I really love this to be straight. There's cable here on the floor. Alright, that should do it. That's much better. Even though this part's kind of a little tilted, but that's not going to be in the shot. Alright, awesome. So now we have to set up the tables, and I'm going to put the monitor on top. Okay, I just want to check the chat. Checking to see how chat's doing, okay. 5 watching? Nice, nice. That's awesome. Alright, so I have these crappy wooden tables, and I don't know if it's going to hold the weight of that monitor, which is actually a TV, by the way, a really heavy TV. Okay, link the windows go away. There we go. So it's just, oh shoot, this table. And this is kind of like just for a demonstration shot. I don't think this is going to make the final cut. Check the headphones, right? So maybe not the final cut, but good enough for just demonstration stuff. So I'm probably going to angle it like that. And these curtains should be unraveled. Yeah, there's definitely not enough daylight. But I could also try adding that into post-processing, because the static that I was thinking about would be coming out of the window and would have like a very bright light to it. Because technically, the person in the video started a reality system at night, so it'd be weird to just kind of transition to daytime. But yeah, that's pretty much the main goal for this shot. Alright, so now I'm going to kind of uncover it. Okay. So yeah, this drone isn't high up enough. It should be about like there. Alright, so now I have to figure out how to put the monitor on top of this chair here. Not chair, the table. This might be a two-man job, but I'm going to wing it. Very heavy, by the way. I'm probably going to just carry it the wrong way. That's heavier than it looks. So now it's gotta be a little bit straighter. Like that. Just to go a little bit up. Alright. Go and check the chat again. Somehow. Alright, chat looks the same. Alright. So we got the first monitor set up. So now I have to get the second monitor, which is actually broken because of moisture damage. So that's cool. Alright, just a second. Alright, got it. So I'm not going to plug this monitor in or anything, because it is not worth it. Not worth it by any means, so since the monitor's kind of taking up some space, I have to figure out a way to arrange this. So I'm gonna have to pull this out a little bit without breaking anything. And just kind of have this monitor tilted in the background. So I don't remember if the monitor was a little bit in front of the cooler or not, like that. I don't know if it's kind of in front like that or not, but it doesn't seem to really be tall enough though. So it'd be like kind of feeling smaller. But I guess I can just take this as a demonstration shot. So for the computer, it's this blue machine. I still have the same computer as in the video, but it's not gonna be like visible in the cut or anything. Okay, I just set it on the floor. So real quickly, I'm gonna get the power cable for it. I don't remember if I put it somewhere else or not. Alright, so this is short. It's kind of short, but I could try making use of it anyways. And I also forgot that I need a second power cable for the monitor. And I believe it's DVI only. That's another thing to kind of mention. But I also have the secondary power cable, which is on this box. Okay, this is for something else, but I could probably use this anyways. Alright. So after how I'm going to do this. Probably going to zoom this in. And I gotta take this chair here, place it behind. Okay. So this is kind of be the position of where I want it to be. So I have to set up the monitor, but basically the monitor is going to show the reality system, like the end part of the video that was on the stream. So to zoom out of that, I'm just going to have the camera then turn to the window, and the static person would be there. So I have to figure out how to connect my headphones, connect to my computer, I mean. I'm not sure if this is enough cable or not, because these cables are really short. Okay. So I can try and plug in this. Get another extender. Plug in this. If there's any static on my mic, just let me know. Or if you can't hear me at all, just let me know too, because that happens sometimes. I always have to like turn my headphones back on. It happens when there's no sound going through it. Let's go check the chat. Okay, I cannot read that. I have to get out my iPad and look to the chat that way. So hold on just a second. Okay, it was just right there. When the place is dark, a moist place. Ah, yes. Nice, 8 likes. Alright, cool. Alright, we're doing good. So, sorry if it's boring with this whole setup thing. So I have to figure out how to get the cables to connect. This is a bit of a messy situation here. Or at least this power cable's longer than this one. Well, I guess I can just try putting this into the power socket. So we got the computer plugged in. Almost. Now it's plugged in. I'm not going to turn on yet because there's no video cable. It's inserted, so I have to do that. So I don't know where the power on this is. Is it on the other side? No, it's right there. Okay. Okay. Almost got it. Actually, not even close. Okay. Alright. Power cable's in, which is usually the hardest part of a monitor. God dang it. Depending on the monitor, really. Like sometimes, especially with non-adjustable ones, they just suck when it turns on power cables and stuff. Alright. Check my phone. Awesome, awesome. Power cable's in for that, so now I should be able to, should reach over here. Might be a little tight. That's okay. Okay. Okay, I think the computer's blocking it. So now, alright, here we go. So the monitor's plugged in, but I forgot the buttons on the right side of the monitor. So I have to somehow reach that. Oh. See if it even turns on. It is not even turning on. Oh wait, I forgot to turn this on. Alright. So blue light, so it's working. Okay. Oh, please no copyright. Trademark. Oh, it's fine. I'm not making any money off of this anyways. Alright. So that's done. So now we just need the video cable and we should be all set. Except for the mouse and keyboard. Still not sure about that. Because I don't know how I'm going to fit that on the... Let's go. Okay, we got another comment. Hold on. Check the other comment. Well, there's a little bit of static, but it's not terrible. A little bit? Okay. So the way I fix that... Alright, sometimes my audio cuts out, so just let me know. So the way I fix the static is by messing with the mic, like pushing it up a little bit. So I'm going to try that. Hopefully it doesn't make it worse. Okay, I have no clue if that helped at all. But usually that's what fixes it. It's like a temporary fix. But it's probably because I'm bumping into everything right now, trying to set this all up and stuff. So, cinematic this. So this is the computer. I probably need a flashlight, just a second. Because I know it's really dark for you people. But thankfully I have a flashlight right here. So this should solve all of our problems with light. Okay, not that type of light. There we go. No seizures on the stream. Yeah, this is old as old. But I got this in like 2013. This was my first gaming computer. And oh, it doesn't even, oh shoot, it doesn't have a graphics card. Oh, I forgot. I took it out the, oh shoot. Well, let me see. I have graphics cards. It's not like I don't have graphics cards, but that's going to be tedious. Alright, so I have to unplug the computer. And I gotta flip this over. Gotta undo these screws. And I might as well do this on stream so it's not boring for people. Because it's gonna take a little bit of time, more time than I thought, so we try just doing the drone thing later. Alright. I need to bottle this here. I'm going to probably set this on top of the Wii box. So I still have that. And then we're planning to sell stuff, so ignore the mess. Alright, check and chat. Alright, cool. So now let me just set up my phone, and I'll just take this entire thing apart and put a graphics card in it. And that should solve all the problems. Cause yeah, I totally forgot about that. So I should also check. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Sorry, this is impossible to check. Okay. Oh shoot. I gotta look at my other monitor somehow, even though the wall's in the way. So let's get the graphics card out first. So I don't even know if this is gonna fit or not. Or it could be just because I just suck at it and it takes forever. So just figure this situation out. It's a little bit, okay, that works. I could just kind of do that. So that's my, it's a 660, very old. I'm gonna take these screws out. Am I doing it the right way? Left? Yeah, left. So, thanks for a 3D printer that I have, I was able to 3D print a screw, this thing for screws. Took 8 hours to print, but it's worth it. And another cool thing about it too is it's got this. It's got this. It's got a slide top. Look at that, and it's rugged. It's really cool. And yeah, very useful for screws and stuff. So now I just gotta eat that over there. Oh shoot! Oh jeez, I don't want to break this stuff. Even though it's old, but I do have a 770 Ti underneath my bed, but it's like back there. So I gotta like figure that out. Cause I tried inserting the 660 in this last time, but it wouldn't fit because the screws wouldn't clamp all the way. But I guess I can just try again anyways, because it could have just been bad luck or something. But we got the graphics card, and we got that old blue socket for PCI 2.0. That's PCI 2, so this is a PCI 3 card, I believe. Not that it doesn't work, it just gets less power, but, well, never mind. This has only one 6-pin jack on it. And I gotta insert this the right way. And the worst way possible. I'm not very... Oh, wait, this cable here. There's this cable. This stupid thing's getting in the way. And that's for the fan and all that stuff. It's because of this, too. So, I don't know if there's a way to, like... get rid of that in the back. Well, not in the back, because that's where the GPU goes. This is the part we're screwed on. This is part right here. And this has to this has to go down somehow. There's like no way to get this out of the way. And the reason why we did that is because the original graphics card that came in this is very, very tiny. and I should have just used that instead. But I took it apart, put a 970 in this for a while, then I switched it back, and we took it out again, and now oh, this is supposed to be flipped the other way. My bad. I'm doing this one-handed, so mind the cringe, or ignore it. Just... Oh, this isn't going well. Is this down all the way? Okay. Yeah, it's just this cable here isn't what I may put it in, and I cannot see without a flashlight wherever I put it. Shoot. I lost the flashlight. Where'd it go? I think it's, oh, it's over here. Okay. Be very useful. Okay, I think the headphones turned off again. I need to test that. Just a second. Alright, I guess the mic was working the entire time. Awesome. And I don't really hear the static, so that's good. Alright, so, yet again. I'll try this again. I keep forgetting to flip it. I cannot see the plot. Oh yeah, and I guess it's because that screw is there. So I believe, yeah. Yeah, this is like not how to put a graphics card in your computer stream. This is like not going well. Oh shoot, where'd my good screwdriver go? Oh well, I'm just gonna stick with this crappy yellow one. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Just need to get to it. Okay, almost got it. Don't freak out. Nothing broke yet. Oh my god, it's so hard to do one-handed. Okay. Coming out. Oh, there we go. We got it. Just push it out like that. There we go. Alright. So, I'm still gonna try to like get rid of this cable stuff. And we should try it out again. I don't even know if that's supposed to be pushed down or not. I don't think so. It's supposed to go in. Yeah, that cable's in the way. So this isn't going to work. So if I don't find that other graphics card, I might have to cancel this segment of the stream. Because this is the computer that we need, since it's got all the stuff we have on it. Well, I lost my laptop. Oh, it's reformatted and it's very slow. So, never mind that. Check the chat again. Vartech. Yes. Alright. So now I'm just going to dig for that other graphics card, wherever I put it, because I don't remember where I put it. This isn't good. And, okay. Shoot, I need that flashlight. I always keep forgetting when I need it the most. Okay. Interesting, but well, I see the 770, I think. Is this it? Oh, it's very light, so that probably means there's nothing in it. Oh yeah, there's nothing in it. That's cool. I'm like trying to go as fast as possible with this, so I'm not too slow. This is something I wasn't prepared for. I was not prepared to see no graphics card in my computer. Because I completely forgot about that. And it sucks because I really wanted to do the segment on stream of how I did the shot, but at the same time, it kind of goes a little bit slow, so yeah. I think I found the other graphics card. Hold on. Almost got it. Oh, it's in a 980 Ti box. Oh, shit. Alright. Sorry for your drums. But, found it. So that is, that's a 980, well, no, it's not. That's a 770 Ti, but it's in a 980 Ti box for whatever reason. Because, I don't know. So, we are going to quickly just do that. And then, basically, so this is what it looks like. And this is the installation disk. And well, usually cool thing with Windows is that it automatically installs the drivers. So you shouldn't have to worry. So how do you open this thing? Oh, did we get it? Yeah. Looks like we got it. I don't know what the heck that thing is, but that's cool. And there is. There's the 770. It's not a TI? What? What do you mean it's not a TI? Okay, I don't even care. Let's get all this cool foam stuff off of it. And here it is. Very heavy. Hopefully it works, even though it probably won't. Because the look is tremendously bad right now. And that happens. Alright. So now, gonna check the chat again. I always gotta check the chat. I always gotta check my mic. Alright, so mic's working, cool. Alright. Well, let's try this thing out. Shoot. Let's do that. Alright, so we gotta make a game plan, so we just gotta figure out a way to insert this into the socket. So I think what we have to do is we have to try and distract it so that it doesn't know that we're trying to insert a graphics card in it, and then maybe it would not try and kill us. So, okay. Scared for this. I don't know if it's gonna explode, but okay, let me just... Oh, this big long part. Oh, what the heck do they expect? This computer is not for gamers. This is for grandmas. Only grandmas are capable of very cheap graphics cards that don't insert right at all. And this is probably the worst case ever because there's like no room. Oh, it's just the stupid cable setup. Like, what were they thinking? To put it on top of the motherboard. And I am not good with cables. I didn't do that mess. This is a pre-built machine. Yeah, I don't think I have the time to just fix all that right now. Because okay. So I see the bottom back part, but it just doesn't seem to want to budge here. And I hear the sounds of destruction. Okay, I'm looking at the top. Okay, I think I inserted it. Holy shit. Wow. It works. It actually worked. We didn't die. Now since it's heavy and I don't know how the motherboard's going to handle carrying this whole hunk of junk, because it is heavy. It's actually heavier than my 2080 Super. Or maybe not heavier. than that, but close. It's close, I guess. Well, anyways, okay, Windows, thank you for the driver sound. I appreciate it. Well, now we have to figure out a way to put this together. Once again, and I'm going to put this back where I got it from because we are not going to use it. I'm talking about the other graphics card that did not work at all. So I'm just going to magically make a mess and shove that right into the box. Again, I'm OCD about chat, so I'm going to just double check the chat. Wow, we still got 4 people watching this mess of a stream right now. The stream is an absolute mess. But hey, it happens. So we got cool case, 3D print for all this. Very useful. Now we gotta put the screw inside of, we gotta put it where the graphics card is so that it stays nice and tidy, I guess. And, okay, well, it's a little bit wonky. In fact, I don't even know if this is all the way down or not. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. It probably won't mind, alright? How not to do gaming setups. How not to build a computer. Oh my god, this thing keeps moving. I can't even tell if that's in or way. But maybe if it's in enough, it would still work, right? Okay, I think I got the screw. Come on. You can do it. Okay, little progress. Little baby progress. Well, that's good enough. I don't think it's in all the way, but who cares, right? Oh, don't mind the weight in the background. I do exercising, but I put it underneath my bed so it doesn't get in the way. Alright, so anyways, it's gonna make the room nice and tidy, and put that over there. And then we are going to put the case back on. Alright, so shoot. Alright, so that's in. So now we just gotta insert the screws. So let me see here. So I think this is for is that in right? Okay, we need flashlight, This is right. Oh, I had to push it down. Jeez, that screw hole looks wrecked. What did I do to it? That wasn't that rough of it. Oh, camera is going out of focus here. Alright, that's in. So now, one more, and I guess we should be all set, and hopefully we don't get a warning on the BIOS saying that there's no graphics card, because that would really suck. And I'm not messing with this thing again, because I have no time for that. This was not expected to happen at all. Alright. So, in theory, should work. But if it doesn't, don't blame me. Blame the providers of this computer. Alright. So now we gotta do stuff and plug it in to the back. So just gotta plug it in. That's my phone, a drone doing that light. Okay, it's inserted. Nice. Alright, so this bad boy should be set. Alright. People still alive in the chat? No, that's okay. Because we're about to explode some computers here in the most intense way possible. So, alright, so the computer's plugged in. Now all I need is a video cable. Because the monitor is plugged into the wall socket, so we just need a DVI cable. And we should be all set with that. Hopefully. Now I think there is an onboard graphics card on this computer, but I still don't think it's going to run without a graphics card. Oh shoot. Just yanked the cable. But yeah, that's just how that is for the moment. Alright. So this is the back of the computer. So you just gotta like, you know, you just gotta like mess with it till it works. I don't even know if this is the right track. Oh wait, it should work. Right? Okay, it's inserted. Alright. Okay. Okay, this is going well. Nothing bad happened. Jeez, I am dehydrated. And I don't even know why. Well, probably because I'm talking so much. There we go. So we got this. So now we gotta insert this into the monitor. And I guess for that I can set up the drone again, because I still have the thing set up and stuff. Alright. So let me set that street drone up. Okay. Oh shoot. So that messes with the orientation, I believe. So I'm just going to check the... Oh no, it's perfectly fine. Okay. That's cool. So I'm just going to put this on top of the chair again. Alright, so we got that all set. This is really nice. So there's the monitor, which supposedly works. Oh wait, I forgot. I need the video cable. So, I believe it's on the bottom you insert this. All the way to the right? Really? That is so bad. Because I don't know if it's going to reach. Alright, hold on. So I just gotta figure out how I'm going to do this. Come on. I have to flip it. Okay. Then gotta tighten these up. Check my headphones. There we go. Alright. So that's it, I guess. A lot of exercising going on. A lot of mayhem. Would I hurt? Alright, so that's that. Alright, so now gonna try and fire this bad boy up. And it better work, damn it. Because that took forever. Okay. Let's just figure this out. Alright. Are you ready, boys and girls? For the most dramatic moment ever. Oh, here we go. Computer's on. I don't even know if the graphics card is going to work in that thing. There should be signal. But I don't think this supposedly TV automatically turns on, so it doesn't automatically turn on, I believe. Oh my god. Oh! Someone forgot to mention, but I forgot to put in the power cable into the graphics card. Wow! Well, at least it recognized it. Some sort of way. So that's, yeah. That is really cool. So, we gotta take the whole thing apart again. But don't worry, I believe the graphics card is fine. Since it was able to get signal, there's just not power. So, completely forgot about that. Very unfortunate. So I'm just gonna do the same setup again. Alright, where is my camera mount? There it is. So yet again, just gonna have to do this again. And then, just gonna check the stream. See if I caught all that cool stuff. Alright, checked. So now, oh god, there's a desert in here. Alright, so to put a power cable in your computer, you have to unscrew this. Because like I said, this is an educational stream, so everything in this is educational. And there's also some what not to do. So just don't do what I do, and you'll be all set. So, oh, there's, okay. So, hopefully the power cables aren't squished, because then we'd be screwed. Oh no, never mind, we're good. We got these. See that, folks? We got power cables. This is what it hungers on. This is how you feed your graphics card. I wonder if there's one with a, okay, there is one with that. Because that's the one that we need. So I believe it inserts like this. Or the other way, I guess. Okay, other way. Whatever floats your boat. Oh, I forgot to. Is this what one of those? Okay. I almost got it. Alright. Then, just gotta, like, somehow not break this. And, that is extremely hard to set up, so just gonna try this out. Alright, and then, like, tidy this up. Alright, there we go. The surgery has been completed. Now we must take care, very carefully, put this back on. Hopefully my mic wasn't muted that entire time. Alright, so, where did I put the screws? Did I just yeet the screws? Oh, for right here on the floor. Very cool. Alright, so now almost got this. Oh, shoot. Almost got it. Stripping. Why is it doing that? Is it not straight? Okay, it's not straight now. It looks like it's stuck, so that's cool. Just gonna do that and then call it good, I guess. I'm very good with computers, trust me. That's why I'm very careful with everything. Alright. So now, just gotta do that. Then you need to put the power cable in the top slot. Or it doesn't really matter where it goes, really. Alright, so we got that. We got it. It's in, finally. And enough. Does it go the other way? What? Because it is not. Whatever. Alright. So when we figured this out, with the cables and everything, and oh shoot, the drone is 39%. That ain't good. I gotta record this fast. And yet, it is totally nighttime, so there's no way I'm going to probably use this shot. Alright. You ready, kids? We're about to turn on the dang machine on again. It should tell us we have a graphics card. Alright. It's alive. Cyber power. I think it's working. We got it. Yeah, we got it. Let's go. Check the chat. Alright. I'm viewing the top chat. Okay, it doesn't seem to change. Alright. So we got the hardest part done. Now, second thing we need is a mouse and keyboard. So I'm gonna have to quickly insert that. I'll probably control this thing on the floor, since I have no room on this wooden table. Alright. So we got the mouse. Now we need the keyboard. I might as well just use this Razer key. Well, I don't like Razer, so I'm just gonna change it to iBuyPower. So I don't like using Razer keyboards because of their software. It always pops up when you put in a Razer device into your computer. So I don't want to install bloatware or anything. I just want to use the keyboard or the mouse. Alright, so we got... Oh no. Don't tell me there's updates. Oh, okay. I didn't want to have to wait again for the updates on this thing. So I might as well just view what I'm doing on my phone. I need a mouse pad. So I'm just going to use this as a mouse pad. That should be fine. Alright. And where did my camera thing go? Alright, well we're in. I might as well just kind of change the perspective down a little bit so I could see the thing a little bit better. Okay. So we're all set. So now, forgot there's no internet on this thing. Because I need to put an image on an SD card. Let's get rid of this. Oh shoot. Alright. So let's see here. So there's probably no way I'm gonna be able to get back to the So I'm just gonna think about adding it on top of post-processing or something. Alright. Just get rid of this. So I'm just gonna do a post-processing shot. What is happening? Okay, that was weird. So you could zoom in. So it's probably just gonna have it zoom out or something. I wonder if I have VMware on this. Is this keyboard working? Did I forget to plug this? No, it's plugged in. It is legit not working. Ah. Well, I'm just gonna try scrolling for it, seeing if I can find it. VMware, here we go. This is what we want. Alright. So this is reality system. I'm gonna probably use this as the thing for the video. For now, this is just gonna be a temp shot. If it would work. Okay, it works. Here it is. Instant loading too. This is an old build, and I gotta adjust those colors because it seems to be. There we go. So, yeah, this works kind of, but it's very flickery because it doesn't have correct buffering on it, so it's kind of very flickery. But technically, it works just fine. So now I'm going to do the shot. It's just going to be a little temp shot since it's just 34% battery on this. And I might need to make the drone a little bit taller so that it can hit the window better and not just ventilation. Yeah, because it's like very ground level. So I'm just going to try putting this bag on top. Okay, that probably isn't really the absolute best in terms of looks or anything. It seems perfectly stable still. Even though it's a little bit tilted. I should probably rearrange the box a little bit. There we go, perfect. So this is perfectly rearranged. Just don't want it to lean. It's still leaning a little bit. There's probably nothing I can really do about that. Alright. Well, this is technically how I was planning on doing the shot. Kind of move this a little bit so I can move the chair around. So let's see if the height is a little right. The window is still a little bit up. So I guess I have to kind of do one of these numbers. Alright. So let me just see if I can get prepared for this. Now one other problem is that it's really not that bright. And like I said, it's because there's no ambient light. So I might just have to stick with that. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. But we can try this out. Just gonna move this up a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna process the shot. Be right back. That's probably all I'm gonna do. Okay. In order to get back to my computer, I have to kind of unassemble all this stuff anyways. Okay. Put this away. So, most of it's gonna be edited through post-processing. But it's just like a simple take. Alright, so where'd my carrying case? Right here. So for bonus content, I was also planning on streaming something that I forgot to stream last year, which is the Dark Place 2 New Year's Anniversary Edition. Because yes, there is a special version of our Dark Place 2, which is pretty much just for that stuff. It's mainly just for fun, even though it says 2020 on instead of 2021 instead of 2022 on it. But I think it would be fitting since New Year's is pretty much up the alley here pretty soon. So I'm just gonna take the SD card out of this. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to like undo the setup really quickly, so it won't take too long. Alright, so I got the SD card, so we have footage to work with. And probably gonna take this battery out of this drone, since it's a little dead now. Okay, there we go. Alright. So I'm putting the drone back inside the carrying case. I'm going to unassemble the computer. So undoing the setup should be pretty quick. Usually pretty quick with that stuff. So we'll go to the next part shortly, which would be coding and the updates that I've been working on for my games. And someone also asked on the comments yesterday about, or it was actually 2 days ago, about showing more about Dark Place 1 and how the virus moments work on that. So I'm going to be sure to cover that stuff as well, just so you guys don't miss out. And for people who are generally curious about how those moments work and everything. Because I definitely love to inspire game developers with all that stuff. Because I know it's really cool to work with. So. Alright. So almost got the drone put away. Probably want to close the phone. Just in case. Check the stream. Alright. How many watching? Got 3 watching. Damn, we got 12 likes? My eyes are blurry, hold on. Nine likes, awesome. At least that's what my iPad says, but I'm seeing 2 numbers on my computer monitor. It is from far away, so. Alright. Jeez, throat is dry. Alright. So, okay. Well, since we got the graphics card in the blue computer, I should just put this away. Like so. I should probably put the disc and stuff away as well, since it came with that. Didn't it come with another foam? I think it did, and I don't know where oh, I have the box right here. And this is, okay, this is where the rest of the foam is at. So now, just gonna do that. Put this here. And I might as well just stream me undoing this, so just a second. Oh yeah, I forgot, my phone's locked. Shoot. Alright, well this is gonna be like a speed unsetting the stuff. Well, I guess I can try it. I already unlocked my phone anyways. But I don't know if it's gonna restream automatically because I cannot get to my computer. Alright, it looks like it's working. It's working. Alright. So now I'm just gonna get this box here. Find the little camera holder. Wherever I put it. Is it here? Because I know I put it somewhere. It might be by the computer. Okay. Huh. Well, I'm just going to stick to just holding it. Okay. So this, and this packet thing that came with it. And it's probably supposed to be underneath. So I'm just gonna do that. So put it underneath. Like that. And then close this. There's no way I can close this one-handed. Okay. That's done like that. Oh shoot, I just took a picture. That's cool. I'm just gonna drag this in here. So that's how you put your graphics card away if you don't use it anymore and plan to get a new one. There you go. That's how it's done. And I still cannot find that dang camera holder. I don't know where I put it. Oh, hopefully I didn't get underneath my bed. Okay, that's just gonna have to do for now. So I am moving super quickly. Alright. Computer. Oh, you don't do that. You shut the power off first. Alright. Be right back. Oops. I probably have to set the camera down for this. Should be twisting it the right way. It's just with DVI cables are really hard to undo sometimes. Jeez. Looks like it's stuck. Okay, how's the stream doing? I see 12 likes. I think 10 likes. Something like that. I still need to find that camera holder. That's like the big thing I'm thinking about right now. So I don't know where it went. It just suddenly disappeared. That set on the table. Flip it up here. Put it on top of this. Or put where the keyboard's at. So I should put the keyboard and mouse away while I'm at it. I'll probably just have to switch back to the computer because I cannot find it. So okay, so that's put away. So now we need to undo the desks. Okay. So that's how I do my film shots, kind of. Even though it was a little bit messy because of the graphics card situation and all that. But it's kind of just a short demonstration of how I did that intro. I'm just gonna set my phone over here. Just gotta put the walls away real quick, and then we get back to the programming section of the stream. And I actually don't know how long we've been streaming for, but probably for like a couple hours, I'm guessing. Because that's what it felt like. Ugh. Okay. Almost got it. Alright, so the walls are not in the way anymore on my computer, so I should be able to manage the stream. Now I need to put one more table away. I should be all set. And one more monitor away. Then we get to the fun stuff of the stream. And the flashlights, I'm just gonna set this like right here. Whew. I'm really dehydrated, so I have to drink water. Alright, so final table is put away. We did it. Okay, so all that mess is done. Whew. It's actually kind of expecting it to go a little bit more smoothly, but that was a little messy, so just bypass that. Yeah, we made it to 10 likes. Awesome. Alright, let me just switch this over to not bore you guys. I am going to get a drink of water, so be right back.
Alright, so now we are on the second segment of the stream, which would be revealing how I built the interactivity with the VHS stuff. Then after that, I'm going to jump over to the My Place updates that I've been working on, and probably showcase some about Other Place 2 and all that stuff. And also Lucid Explorer, because I'm also making an update for that game as well. I want to test audio. Alright, cool. So audio's working just fine, so just jump right into here. Alright, so for the video segment, showcase that. So I find it. Alright, so what you're seeing here is what you saw here. So this is the video segment. I'll kind of balance this out a bit. There we go. This is how it was recorded. It was recorded at 30 FPS. Or I think 25 actually. But this is how it works. This entire segment was built in Unity, and I made like very little interactivity system features, which are mainly meant just for this video. It wasn't really meant for anything else. And it made a really good animation segment. So I'm just going to showcase how I made some of that. And the code behind it as well. There's a lot of code behind it as well. So you can press play. And at first, it has nothing on the screen. And that's because it's waiting for your input before you're ready to record. So you click in and you press space. And then it automatically jumps to segment. So I'm going to try going full screen here. There we go. So that's how this works. So clicking anywhere does the, it did the grabbing animation, and I just randomly clicked. Because it's not really meant to be like full of other features. It's just straightforward for the animation. So the dragging works perfectly like this. That's why you drag the window. You can drag these icons here. You can't drag this icon because this is meant to be double clicked for the video. And the start menu and everything doesn't work. In fact, the mouse clips through it. So you can double click this. And it jumps into the video segment. Then clicking the maximize icon goes full screen, and the mouse cursor behind disappears. And it jumps into this segment. So the way that was built is I kind of added collisions, separate collisions to everything through tags. So like it's all attached to the cursor, so the cursor controls everything that's going on in the segment. And you have your variables here. So selectables is an array, and this array has all these things, 8 game objects in it. And these are for, I believe, the collision systems to work. So this is also settings for like icon distance. So like the distance away from the cursor that can click on the icon, window distance for dragging, and average distance. And the code. Oop. Alright, here we go. This is the sauce right here. Zoom out a little bit. There's a lot of long if statements in this. So it goes through a loop. The length of the game objects are selectables, so that it can be collided with. Through the distance, to select. So this is how the cursor is able to highlight the objects that are selectable. And then this transforms so the cursor's position, current position, average distance, and then also selectables active self, so for turned on, for not off, and for tags equal a particular specific type. So these are for different types of interactivity. And it's just random tags that Dark Place 2 used. Here, do the tags. And you got how, like, what it does to the cursor. So this is changing the cursor's type to a different texture. And we're transferring that local scale. So this is the scale of the cursor, I believe. Yeah, it is. Since he's using this. And then we got some booleans down here. So this is for the final part. And that's pretty much about it for this segment. That was just the behind the scenes of this particular part. And there's some unused login screen things I have here too. Let's see. So we got some of this here. These are some images I have made. So these are going to be like preset profile icons for beta reality system. So this has limited colors. And it looks like a man in a suit dress. There's also another thing I was working on as well. And it was with this here. And then so it should be warning. This goes after. Okay. Tags in the way. Still working on the fonts. I made this like 4 a.m. So it's reality system employees. That's a spoiler. Don't think I finished this part yet. Your comment: do you develop games solo? Yeah, I mostly develop them solo, but occasionally I get help with artwork and stuff for like characters and like designs for Dark Place 2 mainly. And I thought that was pretty neat. And sometimes for sound as well, sometimes for like music and stuff. I could probably fix the chat. There we go. All right. So that's it for this segment. I was going to jump onto the My Place segment. So My Place is getting an update. Not with this area. It's a different segment. So the 2010, the original the most hated part of the game is going to be replaced, which is in regards to this. Because the sound wasn't really good. The gameplay wasn't really good either. And I feel like it didn't really explain much about what was going on. And I kind of wanted to redo it, recreate it, and describe more lore elements. Like, focus more on the lore instead of just whatever's going on. Like, it is what it used to look like. Like, just puke. Especially with the colors and stuff. And for 2010, that's what it's called. It's called My Place Alpha 2010. It doesn't make sense for 2010. Because 2010 games don't look this bad. And this also has the worst audio ever. And I can demonstrate that by turning this down. Because it is actually very loud. This is the loudest audio in the game. That's awesome. Doing things yourself really makes you feel proud of what you accomplished. Indeed, that's true. Okay, that was louder than I thought. I'm just going to stop that. But yeah, that's very loud audio, and that wasn't even set at like 100%. That was only 0.2. That's terrible. So I'm just going to mute the audio, but yeah, it's just not good. And this is actually what made some people quit the game too. Was this segment here, because I think it was heavily flawed. And the lighting's incorrect because I'm in the editor and it doesn't process the lighting properly when you load a different scene if you're in the game. But yeah, it was just for this segment that I was going to replace, make it totally different. And I'm adding new music. I already have some songs made, and it's actually on my SoundCloud account. Which of your games are you most happy and with how they turned out? A Dark Place 1 was the most successful one. Turn on the music. Well, it's a bit loud, but yeah, A Dark Place 1 was the most successful game for sure. A Dark Place 2 has the most potential to be really, really good, and that's what I'm aiming for the most, is making it as good as I possibly can within the specific time period. Even though it's taken a while, but I'm making sure that it's worth the wait. That's for sure. Because a lot of great games, it's known to the fact that a lot of great games take a long time to develop, especially for a solo person like me, because I'm just trying to do the best I can. I don't know why the message is getting deleted. It's weird. Oh, hold on, I got Streamlabs running. It appears to have a bad bot. So I should probably fix the bot so that the chat doesn't get blocked. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Cloudbot stat. Robert Box. I have not went to this in a long time, but I use Streamlabs for my streaming. Is it a rigid? It can't be a rigid. It's gotta be like, I guess it is Cloudbot. Yeah, it's Cloudbot. So it's symbol protection and emote protection and word protection. So I'm going to turn all that off. So the bot should be off. And I'm just going to... Okay. I'm just going to remove all that. There we go. Absolutely take your time with it, man. I played the original Dark Place and it was so great. I showed it to so many friends and they were shocked how good such a small game could be. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely something I'm very proud of, and I was not expecting Markiplier to play it. It's actually probably the most amazing thing that ever happened, really. Because it was so unexpected. He played it within like 7 days of release when the game released. I'm like, wow, that is very shocking. So, the audio for this is 10 times better. Better enough for me to actually... Okay. To turn my audio down so that's not at 100. It's kind of... I'm still working on that. This is really early in development. Yep, that is what I made so far. It's like 1% of it. I just started working on this very recently, so it's very, very small. But I was going to add a lot more characters into it. A lot more interesting stuff into it as well, a lot more lore elements, more about the rose and the flowers and stuff, more like in-depth information about that. So this is like the very beginning of My Place. This is what this is supposed to be. The My Place that happened before My Place, pretty much. And it's got new faces, new unfamiliar faces. So this is just some sprites I worked on. Because I was going to add cutscene elements where when you interact with the characters, these drawings show up as cutscenes, like animated cutscenes. And this is another thing that I made. This is actually based on A Dark Place 2, a character from A Dark Place 2. I was going to kind of have him in this so that he can make sense for Dark Place 2, because I don't really want to make characters appear out of nowhere, you know. So this is kind of like where he came from, pretty much. That's what this is supposed to be. Play the original OST. Nightmare will like seeing us go deaf from the chip Tim. Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, these are non-animated. Oh yeah, this is a weird sign thing I made. Don't worry, it's an unused sprite. I just made this for fun. Go that way. Just no arrows or anything. Just go that way. Because, you know, why not? And, so teleport script. So this is for, like, that door. I recreated the door script, which is really basic, really. It's not much to it. It's just this. It's 34 lines of code. Well, really 33, but it's just like when the mouse is over the object, detect this is pressed, so down, not up, and then the texture eye shows up, so it says press E to enter. Then you would press E, and it teleports the player to positions that are set through here. So these are the positions which are set in the inspector. And you would go over the door, and you would see add X, add Z. So these are the positions you have to. Oh, this is a multiplier. So you add a negative value, 1.5, so he goes this way, the player. And there's two different sides of the door. So when the player is in here, he can clip to it, or he can collide with this. So this is visible to the player, this is not. And then this plays, this is what happens instead. So it does the opposite, so it moves over here instead of over here. So that's how that works. You took in Comic Sans. Indeed I did. Because it is the greatest sin I've ever committed. Alright, so that's that. And I have more sprites that are going to be used. So I'm just going to dig for those real quick. I have a whole bunch of folders I have to go through for this. These are just kind of like concept art designs. Right, so maybe I'll put this in the browser because some of these are animated GIFs. So this is kind of like a groove animation. I was gonna have him like fly around, part of the introduction. Kind of similar to the beginning of My Place with the whole introduction and everything, except different. And then this one, this is unused. It's like worried. Some of these are just concept art too, so it's not really detailed. It's because I was gonna add a ruins artifact area, like a temple, and it was gonna have I call him iGod, but I guess we named him Oculus recently. It's not your sin, it's Nightmare Sin. I agree with that. So we got this again. I was going to use it for testing out cutscenes and stuff. And this is a little fun thing I made. It's based on the character in My Place. The little I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah, I just felt like fan arting my own game, because why not? I have a whole folder of this stuff. It's called RPG Suggestions. Find it. There it is. So this is more concept art. The spaghetti. Wait, where did that go? The spaghetti man. There we go. I have this at the top chat. Let me set this to live chat. So here's a sword. A little cool sword thing I made. And it's a little fun drawing that I randomly created. I'm pretty proud of it. It looks pretty neat. Like from an RPG game. And it's not guaranteed to be used in the actual game or anything. It's just some art that I've been practicing with pixel art. So I'm just kind of just showing off what I have done. So here's like some flower field thing. Very interesting. This is like early when I started doing it. Yeah, so this is pretty cool too. The red mask. The from of drawing the line art. So I used to be really bad at drawing line art. Another cool thing. It's kind of like holding a sword like that. Then we got Dark complaining about everything. I don't know why it's loading so slow. I don't know how big the resolution is, but there's Dark. It's the little thing I made. He's not going to be in the alpha copy. Oh, this is 15,000 by 15,000. That's cool. I sure enjoy that. Then there's another character too. It's all over the place, so I'm doing show. Another one, kind of like a hidden secret character that can like transform to stuff, like control the game and stuff. Pretty meta element stuff. It's still just concept art though. He's a woman? Wait, what? No. Wait, who's a who? You talking about Dark? Dark's not a woman. I'd say he's a woman. Unless I accidentally said she by accident. I apologize. Yes. Okay. It's a random drawing thing I made. It's random art. Oh yeah, so the iGod, here's some context with iGod. I forgot. This is the Dark Place 2 version. That's what he looks like in the Dark Place 2. And I actually made animations for it too, which are really cool. So I'm going to try digging for it. So I'm kind of going to show that off. So I believe it's this. So this is showcasing the animations for it. Message retracted. Oh, that's like I'm drawing out text. Some of it's unused though, because I'm still working on the way it would feel and stuff. And that's some of it for Dark Place 2. Some stuff I worked on. Let's see here. Oh, this is how. Okay, let's see. I'm still trying to find the pre-character. Who is tied to that second phase of this. Where'd it go? This second phase of this. Still working on it. There's some concept art. But I was trying to make like a secret Easter egg and part of the alpha copy update. Because I think it would be pretty neat to add a spook. And the whole idea with that guy was to create a hidden house that is like totally different than other houses in the map. So it's gonna be like all pixel art 3D house. Artwork's gonna be totally different. And then it would make sense in the final build, but yeah, I was gonna add like a hidden secret Easter egg that starred him. If I have more art to show. Doesn't look like it. I just got into XerStudios recently because I never used it before. And unfortunately, I accepted my fate of spending $400 on it. But I believe it was worth the money. Because I actually like it a lot. Wait, is Oculus iGod the guy that we saw when you went over to the wall in that section with the train in the Dark Place 2? That was a different character, I believe. But I can kind of show what he looked like. But actually, he's actually based on another Easter egg in the Dark Place 1. If I can find it. And it would make sense because they're very similar in design. But yeah, Dark Place 1 had a glitchy Easter egg that happened when you start the game up, and it had a random event happen where he would show up and kind of like mess with your mouse and stuff. It had glitchy audio in the background, all that stuff too. So I'm gonna show that because they're very similar in design. That's what the inspiration was about. So I just gotta find the game. Dark place fixed. Here we go. Drink some G Fuel. Test my audio. So I'm gonna show that. There we go. My audio sounds a lot better than I thought. How long have I been streaming for? Let's see. So about 2 hours. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. So now for the thing I'm talking about. All right. So I forgot what the map was called. The Watcher? No. This isn't the special edition, is it? Does it have the debug? It doesn't have the debug. Shoot. So it's gonna have to guess. Oh, this is a new update. It was not a part of an update. I may have put it in a different folder. Uh, Somewhere. New update. Oh, again, it's on update. Secret recording? Is that it? No, that was the. Yeah, super secret. Storage, Scare P2, Part 2, Reset confirmed. Scare, playing Music Room. Might be in the Chapter 3 folder. Let's see, Part 3, Part 2, Part 3? Because I'm pretty sure this is where I put some Easter eggs in. The Empty Room. No, that's the Adam Easter egg. Chapter 3 finished. Forest Lobby. I'm just going to check Part 2 because something I might have made early on. Hello. Hey, what's up? Recording room, terminal done. So it's here, I think? Maybe? Without terminal 2. An error. Oh, this is it. An error code, this is what it's called. Alright, so this is the area I'm talking about. And the Oculus, so it doesn't show up first. The skybox. I wonder if I can fix that. Might have fixed it? Yeah, that fixed it. Except for the lighting, though, that's totally screwed up. Oh, especially for unlit. So we gotta fix that. I was gonna try setting it to none. Maybe that'll work. Or maybe just the default skybox. That works too. Alright, so let me see the let's see. Pacer, I think this is it. So the eye in the middle thing is similar. He's upside down. What's that? 0. And that's not the exact spread I was thinking about. There's other sprites where it's like this. Oh, this is pretty similar. That's my inspiration for that. Pretty similar because it's white, it's floating, it's got an eye in the middle. Don't have that, but pretty similar. Just not with the hands and stuff. Now for the other character you mentioned, in their place too. Open up another Unity project. I got like 4 Unity projects open up right now. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, now I got 5. So I'm gonna just close one. I'm going to close this one because I'm done with this section. $11 likes. Let's go. Awesome. All right. So it's loading up right now for Dark Place 2. Also got Blender open up. I actually made other things in Blender too that I can showcase. But I'm getting Unity opened up right now. Yo, what's up? You're alive. Yes, I am. I was never dead. I was just active, but I didn't really publish most updates. Well, I was mainly active on my Discord server, in which the link doesn't appear to be interactable, so I'll probably just fix that afterwards, but you can just copy and paste that into your browser. And I post a lot of updates all the time on the Discord server. And I don't really do live streams all the time because I get busy. I get sidetracked and busy all the time with other stuff. But I like doing occasional update streams every now and then. Alright, so this is opened up. I also have a website now too. I just got the domain registered and everything. Well, the domain was registered for like since 2017. It's just I never had a website posted on it. But I could kind of show this website. It's pretty cool. So it's still a work in progress. Oh, nice. I missed that. Lol. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So this is the website. So this is what I mainly post the updates on. And I also have like live here. So this is kind of how I keep a track of updates. So it tells you what's going on with the development stuff. So no new updates. Update in progress after Lucid 6.4 patch. Patch in progress. Then my side projects. So this is what I showed at the beginning. This is part of the operating system, which I haven't actually showed yet. But Reality System OS is an actual operating system that I'm working on for the game, for Dark Place 2. And I'm going to just kind of hide it in the game files. Well, not like hide it, but like just put it in there just for fun, because it's an optional thing that you can run in VMware or something. And I was going to make it very interactive, very cool. And this is taking a long. This is like a lot of code. A lot of code. TestOS was something I was going to put in the Discord server for people, or to test compatibility and to see how it runs for everyone else, because I know everyone has a different computer. So I was going to kind of put that in there to kind of survey how it works on other people's computers and stuff. Actual OS dev, yeah, for the most part, I use Cosmos API for the operating system, which is a C# integration that allows you to make operating systems in C#, and it's really, really cool. It's the biggest thing I've seen that is really, really neat. And we do have to mess around with it a bit. Oh, forgot to mention I have a Patreon now too. I presume you're using Lyman? I don't know what that is. Lyman. Okay. Motion Lyman. Is it the smiley face that I only encountered once aside from the watcher that I encountered? Oh, yes. The smiley face. That is. Let's see what that is. I gotta remember what the name of that was. I think I put that in the part 4 folder. Chapter error? No, that's not it. I don't think that's it. But what was I saying? It was talking about the website. Secret Death Note. It's a bootloader. Oh, cool. That's pretty neat. I used to it's like a Linux bootloader that boots bin files and stuff. I'll show it on VMware pretty soon here. And this is the smiley face dude. This is not Oculus. This is someone else. Hey, I could put this. I can make this guy relate to this new thing I'm making. To this guy. You can like glitch out the game and stuff. He's like a glitch person. That's what the concept is. Ah, grub. Yeah, grub. Well, no, actually, no, it's not grub. Here, I'm just going to show you. It's kind of like old 2014. But I'm just going to show. Oh no, I got that issue again. Where I have to delete some further configuration to fix that. Where is a configuration file? I gotta delete the configuration file. Was it snapshot virtual? Oh, it's this. It's the lock file that does that. I absolutely hate it when that happens. So I believe this is loading here. I'll try it now. Yep. Okay. So this is a Reality System OS. You'll see what the bootloader is. It's kind of quick and easy. ISO Linux. That's what it is. So not grub. It just automatically jumps right into Reality System, like that. And it doesn't have a login screen for now because I'm still working on that. No icons either. And I just fixed a major problem, which was actually like when I was doing when I showed it on the monitor, it had a flickering issue on the bottom here. That is perfectly fixed now, and that's because I added a float that kind of times everything different. So it kind of lowers the frame rate a little bit, but it makes it a lot more smooth and stable. And the start menu kind of works, but not much to it. The animation plays if you do it second time, like that. It's kind of a small, slow animation, so I was gonna kind of tweak it a little bit. The date and time works. I think that's the actual time. Close. It's 1 hour off, and it is Monday. It is Monday. Is it? Yeah, it's Monday. So that's perfectly working. So yeah, if you haven't heard of Cosmos, we're on GitHub, and it's a big project that's been going on since 2017. A C# integration for operating systems. It's really cool. Very cool. I like it a lot. I'll close this down. There's no way to shut it down. You'd have to do it manually. Double buffering or VSync. It's a type of double buffering. And I'm using a Visa bias extensions driver. Yeah, it's kind of in the fix because the problem before was that every object would flicker on the screen, and that's because double buffering wasn't enabled. But yeah, it's my kind of way of double buffering, I guess. And what it is kind of slowing it down and then doing a prioritized solution. Yeah. Okay, that's how it works. Yep. So I could probably open up the project. If I open it up in 2019, since the project's so big, it would crash Visual Studios. And to compile this operating system, it takes like 30 to 40 gigabytes of RAM. Like that is absolutely crazy, and it's because of all the images I inserted into it, which are in the forms of hexadecimals. Visa, nice. Any plans for 3D FX, IMU, or anything like that? I was thinking about adding some sort of 3D, basic 3D interactivity and stuff like that, but I still have to think about how that's going to work in this, since I'm kind of building everything from scratch. I have to figure out a way to do it in a very optimized way. One major issue with this operating system is that it doesn't support dump collection, like memory dump collection. And because of that, over time, the memory would build up. It would never clear. So over time, the operating system would freeze if you use it for too long. Usually, if you like wiggle the mouse for too long, it would build up the memory because it's constantly refreshing the video image and all that. That was the biggest problem with this. I think it's why I kind of delayed it for a while because I could just never find a fix for that. So it was not implemented into Cosmos. They do have a integration of it, but it doesn't work. It was decrypted. This is just some code of how it works. It's kind of all over the place, but Yeah, that's how the animations work. I have to upload them into sequences, and I made this software, which isn't on my taskbar anymore. But I made this image converter software that converts bitmaps into hexadecimals, and these are different files. So logo rainbow, I think, is rainbow logo animation is a script, which is this, and this is how I have to like, yeah, look at that lines of code. That's a lot of lines of code, but it's for images and stuff to load into memory, and you don't even need a hard drive to run this operating system. You can just burn into a disk and just run it on any computer. Well, it works. It works on my laptop, but there's a mouse driver issue because it's supposed to only be capable of supporting PS2 mouses, which is like an old type of. It's before USB is PS2 computers, and I actually don't have a PS2 mouse. So that's just for one image. It's all those hexadecimals in the form of a byte array right there, and this is over the place. Lags like heck. I have to use Notepad++ to open the file because since it's loaded, since the entire solution is loaded into Visual Studio, it slows it down a lot, and it also takes up a lot of RAM. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM in this system for this particular reason, because of how much Reality System OS takes up. We're using 52 gigabytes of RAM, which is crazy, but it's because of all these images. And I'm scared that eventually it won't be able to run or compile because I would reach the RAM limit. And that could also be another issue where it can't handle all that at once as it compiles. It takes like 3 to 4 minutes to compile a Reality System. And it's not even close to being finished either. Now, for running it, it works just fine. Like, you don't have to worry about RAM limits. You don't actually need 8 gigabytes of RAM for this. You can actually limit it down to like 200. Like about there should work, I believe. I'm going to test it. So RAM's not an issue for running the operating system. It's just an issue for compiling it because of all those images and stuff. So yeah, it works. It works just fine with 300 megabytes, which is a good sign. That's really good. But the only problem with lowering the RAM is the operating system would crash faster because the memory builds up quicker with less RAM. So that's the biggest issue with that. But yeah, that's Reality System. And I don't even know if there's even a point of compiling this on stream because it's going to take forever. It takes 3 to 4 minutes to compile all this code. So I was just going to work on this as a side project for a Dark Place 2 because it's pretty neat. I think no games have ever had their own operating system before. Like, it's probably like the first time a metagame has an operating system. It's fully functional. And I haven't like borrowed off of Windows or anything like that. Even though it looks similar to Windows, like Windows 95-ish, Windows 2000, but it's not using any of their code to do all that. It's all just a recreation of what it would feel like. Like, it's just for like nostalgia stuff. Nice. I think GIMP has a plugin for that too. Yeah, I believe so. That would make sense. That's for sure. Dang, 13 likes. That's awesome. Even though I haven't streamed in a while, but I really appreciate the support. So, yeah, about the Patreon. I have a Patreon now for people who are curious. This was from a couple weeks ago. Public page. But I got like a bronze tier, silver tier, gold tier. And we got 3 Patreons already, so that's pretty neat. And it talks about the description about me, playing purpose, guaranteed content, full detail and everything. And it also shows off other links as well. My SoundCloud, the Discord server is also here. With the website, so I haven't really finished the website part. But for people who are interested in the Patreon, I have that in the description of this live stream for people who are interested in supporting me in my works and everything like that. I'm really thankful for all the support. Like, I really appreciate it. Can't be any more thankful. All right, so this website also tells you about the assets total. So it is kind of surprising how Dark Place 2 doesn't have as many assets as Dark Place 1 has. This is the biggest game. Anybody say Dark Place 2 is the biggest game, but Dark Place 3 is the biggest project because of how many assets are going to be in this. Should be more than this because the game's going to be longer. And it's going to be more content that I plan to kind of integrate into it. But Lucid Explorer is actually the second biggest game, which is really surprising. And I believe the reason why that is because in the Community Edition, which is the online edition of Lucid Explorer, I also forgot that Lucid Explorer, the randomly generated levels one version, is also into this as well, because I kind of built the Community Edition on top of that. So I believe that's why it's kind of a big thing. So cool. Any reason you're using VMware instead of QEMU? The reason why I'm using VMware instead of QEMU is because of compatibility reasons. Because QEMU doesn't appear to support the Visa's BIOS extension drivers. For some reason, I don't know why that is. It just doesn't support it. So for other virtual machines, I probably have to recreate the entire layout and everything of Reality System for the other virtual machines to work. So I have to create more drivers and stuff for that to work. Because it doesn't even work in VirtualBox. It's just a black screen, and it's probably because the Visa BIOS extension driver doesn't seem to support what it's trying to do for some reason, or maybe the magic number doesn't rise into trigger the correct value. So it's really BIOS specific. So yeah, that's the only problem too with the Reality System is compatibility. Not compatible on tower computers. It is compatible on laptops, but mainly old laptops, not new laptops, because it has to use the legacy BIOS to load everything right. And it has to support PS2 emulation, because if it doesn't, then the keyboard and mouse will not work. That's another thing as well. So that's why I was thinking of making it very recommended for virtual machines, not really for real time use or anything like real hardware use. So it's a very specific project. So yeah, to implement support for other virtual machines, I have to recreate the UI, the interactivity, and everything twice. I have to create twice so that the drivers work on other virtual machines. So that's another problem with Reality Systems compatibility. All right, so let's see here. So if you click on like Lucid Explorer, it will give you progression. It'll tell you the new updates right here, 75%, and it'll also tell you minor changes. And it will give you kind of like a list here. I'm still working on all this, but it's mainly just for like statistics, information, all that stuff. And I also made so that I wrote down some progression notes, have check marks on what I've completed and what I have to complete. And it's mostly almost complete. I just have to finish the level selection feature and the server migration, because the server needs to be updated to support the new features that the level section are going to be using for the networking and all that stuff. To transfer information back and forth, I have to make the server support that. But everything else pretty much finished. So, like bug fixes and all that good stuff. But for the My Place update, it also tells the main goals here as well. So yeah, as I said, the update's very early in development, so it's very low in the number. Because I'm finishing the Lucid Explorer patch first before I get to the My Place patch update. So yeah, I added a smoother physics engine so that the game feels a lot smoother. And I also added a better acceleration system for the player controller, so that when you walk forward, it has an acceleration to it, and it feels very natural. That's another thing as well. Oh yeah, memory leak. So with the inventory system, if you press Q too much, and if you open too many doors in a certain level you're on, it actually creates a leak over time, and it lowers your frame rate by like 20 FPS down below that. Like, that's just what it did, and that's because it kept spawning so many like hidden game objects in the background. So I reprogrammed it so that it doesn't do any of that, and it the inventory system no longer has a delay to it, because it used to have a delay every time you press Q. It would take like a second to pop up for the inventory, and the pointer would still move forward until it pops up. So I fixed the delay problem as well. And because of the smoother physics engine, there's a jump speed bug now. Because of how I integrated the physics, it kind of calculated this differently so that if you have more FPS, you would jump faster. If you have lower FPS, you would jump slower. So I have to use delta time to kind of elevate that, which I haven't done yet because it's a very specific fix. But yeah, so there's that. Um, So those were just some uncoverings of what I've done so far behind the scenes. Let's see here. So I'm planning to add a lot more stuff to this map. And I don't know if I really added a introduction part yet. There's a sprites test. But yeah, for the update, I was going to recreate this screen in Blender. So it's really cool, really spooky. And I was also going to add like a VHS employee training video for the My Place alpha disc that kind of showcases what the employees do and stuff, and all that stuff. But it's just a concept I thought about like a week ago, so I'm still gonna be more in depth on that and all that good stuff. Um, but there's like all different types of separate levels for this part here. So another thing I wanted to show was the Blender stuff I did. So for after that whole recording thing that I did on stream, I was gonna add another segment for the first song that'll happen. I need to find it. Oh yeah, because this is a different Blender version. But I wonder if it still works. Loading kernel. Take that long to load. If I have the cycle set right. So I have a 20 Super and a GTX 1080 in this machine. But it should just work with OptiX. GPU compute. So I'm going to try support it instead of experimental. Unless it just froze. Yeah, I think it froze. So yeah, it's because it's on a newer Blender version, which is Blender 3 Alpha. But I wonder if I made a backup, since that was the third copy. Maybe the second one works. Yeah, the second one works, so it's the older version. And the lighting isn't really good in the older version of Blender, so I had to recreate it for Blender 3, so this is like old lighting stuff. But I don't know if doesn't seem like the kernels are loaded for whatever reason. Could be because I have this open. This sometimes creates some interferences with our software. Let me try CUDA instead of OptiX. Because it's those tensor cores that it's using. So it's not able to use the tensor cores. Yeah, I can't even change this to CUDA without it crashing. So that's probably because I'm using the microphone right now to get rid of the static on my mic. I don't think I have I might have a preview actually of what it looked like. I have it somewhere in my downloads folder, so I'm going to just try and find. Yeah, found it. It's yeah. It's like a hallway. I was thinking of like making it more vaporwave-ish. So it's it's like a school hallway from the looks right now. that was Blender 3. This is Blender 2. This is what I'm talking about. Big difference with lighting with Blender 2 versus Blender 3. So this looks a lot worse, and this is still using cycles as well, I believe. Unless I had some lighting issues with cycles, but I'm pretty sure that actually might be Eevee, actually. And this might be a newer version of Eevee, but I don't remember. Because for cycles with the VHS filter, it has coloring issues on render. So there's that. We also made a new logo for Dark Place 2. So this is what the logo looks like. Yeah, this is the older version. This is without the proper lighting. So I have to find the version with the proper lighting, which is this one. So this is the new logo for Dark Place 2. I thought that would be pretty neat. It makes sense because it's kind of like holiday stuff. Wait just a second. Oh, jeez. But yep. So that's that. Let's see here. So I guess another cool thing I could show off as well is how I create the XerStudios logo. Because I actually used a Dark Place 2 to create this logo. And I did it in a very specific way inside Unity, so I'm going to try recreating it on stream for demonstration. If I can find Dark Place 2. So what I did is I went to the tunnels level. Tunnel was true. Oh boy, where did it go? I'll type in tunnels. Alright, the tunnels. 2. 2 is the one we want. Alright, so now. Ooh, that is some performance. Ooh, jeez. I gotta close some stuff out. I'm probably just gonna close that down. Close this down or not. I've done that causes some issues, so I'm gonna just close that. If the performance improved. Nope. Did not improve at all. Well, anywho, right, here's that guy on the top. Yeah, that's the other guy from the previous streams. So you drag this cube like that. This is what I did to create the logo. And then place it down like this. You rotate it specific way, like this. I make a point light. Click on it. Made this point light here. I kind of dimmed it a little bit. So like I set this to like something like that. And I set this to color white to make it like a little bit gray. And I kind of arrange the camera like this. Oh yeah, you have to get rid of the sound object too. Like that. Take it like specifically that. It says that it keeps jumping up a lot, so I'm going to put it back up with what I took before. It should be this one right here. This is how I did it. And then I opened up paint.net. I believe based on how I did it here, you can kind of compare. So it's like I believe the sides of this on the top are rotated like that. And then this is going out this way is a little bit shorter. And that's a little bit longer, so you can just select top part like that. And then you crop And then you make the top shorter like that. Short to the middle like that, I believe. Right to like to here maybe. And then sure about that center though. And do multiplication in this. I'm just gonna start to like 2000. So kind of like rotate it. I don't remember how I made it straight. I think it's because I didn't actually crop that. I just made bulk of it was cropped. That's exactly how I did it. I really would like to do it like 2000, 2000. And then rotate that a little bit. It has to be to the third part like that. A little bit more rotated. Somewhere around there. I believe I just copied that and to the mirror tactic. Huh. I don't remember how I did the sides, but basically, when I recreated it, it looked like that. Like that. But I just kind of like squared off four corners to make a four-way mirror effect. I'm going to put the X on top. Change the colors a bit and all that stuff too. I think it looks pretty neat. And it's what I did like 2 years, 1 year ago, 1 year ago. Yeah, that's what I did. So I'm gonna close this because it's lagging like heck. Go. So let's explore updates. Oh yeah, I added Discord integration. So now, when you play the game, it would show this cool effect. I'm not sure if I should do this on my profile. Let's see. Just okay. White full screen. So I'll just put this the recording. Put this over here. 30. I'll try align this over here. All right. Profile activity. All right. So now we do it. So I would get rid of this, and I have to load an init, which would trigger the Discord integration. And you'd see this is what people would see when you play Lucid Explorer. So there we go. It'll be it's also animated too. I animated the text for a nice fluid effect. We're in the main menu, and I've this is a full integration too. Oh, looks like I gotta turn the server on. A second. Okay, so there's server. So now it should work. It's a local server for testing. Alright, so being small too. But main menu, when you click on create, it says create a level editor, and it shows this level maker image, and time elapse as well. That's what also shows. Then we go into play testing. playtest and creation, trying out a level. And then that shows that. You can exit out. And you can be as quick with it as you want, too. This. Very top. Because it never bugs out. I did it like a bug test. Dream. That's how you can load a dream up. Go. And yeah, just some cool stuff. It also tells you you're in a dream as well, and it tells you the specific dream. Just like that. Yeah, really cool stuff. That's how the Discord integration works. I'm gonna open this up again. Alright, so for bonus content, let's see. So I have the thing that I forgot to stream last time, which is the Dark Place to New Year's edition, New Year's anniversary. So I'm just gonna stream that as the bonus content for now. So here it is. Sure my audio isn't too loud. I'm going to do a playthrough of this as well on stream. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Booting reality system. Or not? Nope. Boot failure. Reality system files appear to be missing. Well, that's unfortunate. I know if you try again, it's just going to put you in the loop, so... install the default system. Here we go. Download installation files. I haven't actually seen this segment in a long time. Correction files. Extracted files. So the reality is now ready to run. Awesome. Can we run it? Okay, press spacebar. Welcome, Tibu, to your new emulated reality. Very cool. Please select a profile picture. I want to be Blue Grandma, because Blue Grandma is my favorite character. Yes, Blue Grandma. Perfect. Your profile is almost complete. Last, we need to create your virtual player file. Okay. Generating files, and it seems you already have one. Okay. Because if you play it twice, it remembers. So it's a counter, so based on if you're like... It'd say like your 10,000th player or something. I'm the second player. Unfortunately, not the first player, but the second player. Logging in. Wow. Blue Grandma. Yep. Ah, there's that nice welcome. Very, very cool. Your system is now able to become the host of emails. So I'm not going to read all that because it's just AI generated mumbo jumbo. And yes, that's AI generated. Because the dialogue was not complete for the demo. So I just kind of did this. So it's like AI powered stuff. So I guess we just admire the trees for now. Very warpy. That's cool. Oh. That's cool, buddy. Yeah, that's in the inventory for some reason. Got these nice ass walls here. Very cool. So I think the dialogue's almost done. But there's more to this than just what the demo provided. It's mainly just like a fun comedy edition. I guess you could say. Let's drink G Fuel. Alright. Well, that's cool. Yes, indeed. Okay, now that you know about Reality System, you can now install your first Reality application. Would you like for me to proceed with the... Yes. Then to install the home. Yeah, the home. Someone's trash home. Installation complete. Awesome. You can now begin your home. Okay. Alright. Now we can go home. Are you playing the version with the smiley face secret over the wall? Nope. Secret. No. I don't believe so. That's in the full game, which isn't out. But I guess after I can showcase that again. T-Bo is logged in. Some features have been pre-installed for you. Well, that's cool. Oh, there's no bed. Because in the full game I added a bed in this. Feel free to take a look around for interacting with the environment. Hold the left mouse down on objects to go. Yada. Basic physics and direction. And in the demo you can't rotate objects, but you can in the full game. Which I'm still working on, by the way. But it's much better being able to rotate this instead of having to use the walls to rotate or stop the object from rotating. Yeah. Kind of have to, maneuver the walls like that. Okay. Alright, that works. And there's also stuff here. Boxes. That you can break. Very good physics system, too. It's very fluid. And I'm trying to grab this. Oh, just trying to whip my mouse. There we go. That went over the pot. Also break plates, kind of. It's a little wonky, but it works. And there's also... These rooms are not finished, because I'm still working on them. And you get the bedroom. Get this nice lamp. I just heard a glass break. That is very spooky. What the heck? How did that break? Has someone been in here? Nightmare? Nightmare? Is that you? Oh yeah, there's no trees outside or anything. It's just flat. It's nothing. Very cool. So we can go in here. And haha, I don't have a disk tray in my system. Because I used my older computer to make this segment. Where it opens your actual CD tray drive. in real life. And if you close it, it closes it in real life as well, like that. That's just a little neat interactivity thing I made. Also, what's that music that's playing? That's the Tunnels level music I made. Yeah. In which it actually has different pitches, so it sounds different. Sounds a little different in the actual Tunnels area. It's like a lower pitch version of the home. Okay.
Warning.
Uh-oh. The application rolled game.reality wants permission to run. Nope. No. Fine, okay. I guess we're gonna allow it. Welcome. Well, hello there. Spooky sign. Rogan Reality wants to show you something. Please proceed to the portal. That! I forgot about that. So, the My Place update, I fell asleep at 2 o'clock. Go out of the stream. Bye. See ya. So, the My Place update is based on this from the demo. Because the Their Place 2 demo kind of had a similar section in it that the My Place update's going for, but it wasn't finished. So there wasn't really anything to interact with or anything. Press play. Cool. Brightness. Booting emulation. Can we have Blue Grandma as an email sticker on the Discord? Sure. I'll do that afterwards. And I'll name it Blue Grandma as well. So this part's very slow and tedious. There's a bunch of reading. And the intro to the My Place update, as soon as you open up the alpha disk, after you click yes on the title menu, it'd be kind of similar to this, but not as slow and it would show the pixelated version of iGod too, or Oculus. But I wanted him to have more character. This doesn't have too much character in it. This is just narrator stuff. But this is probably going to be unused in the full game, just because of how long and tedious the text is. And 7 later has the mind of its own and attempt to recreate itself in many deceiving ways as it sees fit. Now that I think about it, maybe we can do a segment similar to the My Place update in the Dark Place 2. Maybe like an aftermath version? Maybe. Now that I think about it. Now that you know how the system works, let's go over the details of you, the player. So the fun stuff happens right after this, is when the new stuff will appear. But most people haven't seen at all yet. The main goal of the game is to look and find a flower field outside of town. Why? You may ask. Well, that spooked me. Holy crap. Because I was distracted by the reading, so that I wasn't expecting that. Alright. Here we go. This is when it's new. There's Light with a big party hat. Help! Why is this hat so big on me? It just flew on my head out of nowhere, and it's not even the right size. Ah! That's cool. Alright, let's proceed, because there's nothing to do in here. It's just this. Oh, you get that cool earth-looking thing on it. Oh, recover none. Bad Tuesday. Message from unknown user, Adam, pretty much. Oh, you might not recognize me at first, but I am someone you have met from the past. I'm about to get you out from there and back into our world. Please bear with me for a moment. I will explain everything very soon. Okay. So it's Chalk Boy. Chalk Man. Covering corrupt file or restart valid. Alright, cool. Here we are. So he's also got a party hat on. TV. Oh yeah, about the party hat. It's actually just something I just randomly threw on my head out of nowhere. Probably some big events happening or something like that. Who knows? And then after this, it's the normal dialogue. Not fragment. Just continue forward. And it's probably the funniest part here. That's what happens. Prologue, run with order. Alright. So he's got like a giant hat on. Hey, I can't see anything. Can you yell something at me really quick? Sure, buddy. Just stream. Press E to yell. Oh no. What was that? Oh, there you are. I don't know why everything's so dang dark, but I know my key's going, so watch out. Oh, okay. Oh. There goes that. Well, I'll be trying to escape now. See ya. Okay. Okay, there. Bye-bye. Alright. Alright. We're ready to proceed. Let's take the go for it. You could have that TV that Nightmare jumped through in this room. Yeah. Because that would make sense. Maybe like a broken down version? Or the TVs were destroyed or something? That would make sense though. I could add that in. Interesting. Indeed. Here goes the walls. People thought bad stuff was going to happen if you stay in for too long, but no. That doesn't happen. Okay. Where's this? Flashlight. Key. practice that. Here. I think this is... Oh yeah, this is based on a secret room in Other Place 1, because... Yeah, this entire area is a recreation of the finale area of Other Place 1. Not this way. Find them. I was saying, turn back, turn back. Over there. If you can't go through. Balcony key. That's fun. We're like this entire place to be a steak, giant steak. Yummy, yummy. Look for whatever that is. Yeah, so it looks like when you look up. Very spooky. Turns out there's no light bulb or fire or anything like that. It's just light. What are you trying? I don't know. Yep, that looks safe. Let's go. Don't mind the kneecaps being broken. Yeah. And more new stuff happens here too. And you'll see soon. Okay, so cool. Just did that. Yeah. That's how you throw bricks. Mind blown, wow, Happy New Year, cool door. Take this hat instead. Don't come in, please. Too bad. Oh. Looks like you're testing your game, right? No, this is the New Year's edition. From last year. I'm doing bonus content now, which I do at the end of my streams. I did not notice that nightmare graffiti behind you. Yeah, it's a little Easter egg. It's actually concept art of the final model, the 3D version. For this area has different music, it's a remix. That awesome theme. Awesome song that the game had. Yeah, thanks for 14 likes. Oh. Yeah. Does he have a party hat on? Yeah, it's on the top of the train. Let's go. Oh, almost made it. Almost made it. That was close. Yeah, there we go. Now we shall be able to proceed. I'm the best climber in this game. Yeah. Also do this too. Yeah. Outside the boundaries. Well, not really, because you can't go over there right away. Beyond 2020. That's a part of the Celebration Edition. New Year's Edition. So, fun fact, with keys, you can also yeet the keys onto the doors. So you don't even need to press E on this. Oh. Whoa, that was spooky. Okay. Can you get off the key? Alright. So I'll show what I mean. So you can just like, that unlocks the door. That's cool. That's the thing you could do in the demo as well. There's this spooky room. Eat boxes all day. Plenty in store. And even build a fort with these as well. I've done that many times. Because you can stack them. And you can do a lot of cool things with them. A lot of cool things. I'm supposed to like... Oh. I'll try breaking this out. Yeah, that works. Unexpected to the leg. Gonna break boxes all day. Anyway, you don't really get any objects for anything. Because I'm planning on adding that in afterwards. Full game. This is a physics system showcase. Alright. Now we can proceed this way. Ignore that door. And now the fun part, the final boss. We're at the end. Nice delay. Just low internet. Where's that? Oh, I just noticed my aim cursor disappeared. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. I don't even know how that happened, but okay. Some good performance there. Alright. Outside. It's a jump, so you're supposed to come through there, but that's in the full game. Sorry, kiddos. You have to wait next time. Alright. So this part's different, and you'll see in like 2 seconds. I'm leaving now. coming. He's coming. Alright, break the doors. Are broken. Oh god. Ah. Thanks for that. This is our New Year's party. It may not be much, but hey, it's better than nothing, I guess. Okay. Sure. Oh, broken down door. I had to do it. I had to do it. Surprise, surprise! I have a gift for you inside the box. Go ahead and check it out. Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing is open up the crusty box. What could be inside? Oh boy. Inside the box, you have found many good memories, and even forgot that 2020 happened. Yeah, this is a year old. Maybe it never did. Who knows? Happy New Year. Press space to continue. And there we go. That is the New Year's edition. Well, cool. So that was pretty much it for bonus content. It was just this, mainly. Did I say I was going to go over something in the Dark Place 2? I forgot. Well, I might as well just end the segment here. Since we have been streaming for, let's see, 3 hours, so I'd say that's a pretty decently length stream. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to head out. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream and all that. We appreciate all the support. Very surprised to still see the 15 likes coming in. And I haven't streamed in a long time. So it's really nice to see that. Alright, so see you guys next time. I'll probably try promising that it won't take us long for another stream next time, because I plan to do this more oftenly as I produce more updates for my games and everything. So it's less specific on a Dark Place 2 and more on other things. So it gives you a lot more content to work with, which is also what the Patreon also supports as well. So, alright, thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.